Hey guys, welcome back to Farming Up the Hill, a fun and exciting adventure. So today we're going to be working on a few things and to do with feed. We started buying our feed from a mill because we're getting way too many animals and just buying it from a feed stores, big box stores, just getting way too expensive. It's a little bit of a drive to where we have to go, but it's really worth it. So feed comes in basically a 2,000-pound bag, giant tote, and they put it on a pallet for us. And on the bottom, bottom of it has a spout. And I'll show you we've got some valves for the spouts. And then the other thing we got to do is we'll put those, and then we'll be able to pick them up, and then we'll fill these trash cans with the feed. And we're looking at putting 2 trash cans per pallet. We'll fill them up with feed, and then we just take those to where the animals are and feed them. So different animals will get different amounts. They'll always get 2 trash cans worth, but some of them may get 2 pallets worth, so they get 4, maybe even as many as 6 trash cans, just so we don't have to redo it every day or every other day. So and then you just pick it up, open the spout, move it to fill each one of the cans up, put the lids on it, put it back in the container so it keeps the rodents and birds and stuff out of it, and then we just keep going from there. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to put some wood on here to stop the trash cans from coming off when we fill them up, so those act as stops. And then we'll put eye bolts here and here, and then we'll run straps over it to help hold it, so then when we're taking it to the location, then they won't fall off. We don't have to worry about losing them. It is not, we're not going in a warehouse where it's nice and flat and things of that nature, no bumps. We're running a big tractor that's bumpy and all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to screw these down. It's a good theory. These are smaller than the standard pallet. A standard pallet is 40 by 48, and these are, I think it was 40 by 32, I think. So anyway, we're going to get some screws and a drill, and we're going to give it a shot and see what happens.
You gotta talk.
So anyway, so we're screwing these down. Hold them in so it allows, try to keep the trash can from coming around. And then we put some things in here, and just kind of hold them in place. We do this, and one in the corner. We do the exact same thing on the other side, and that'll help keep them from sliding off. Like I said, they still can tip over, but that's what the strap will do, is keep it from falling over once they're full, and we can move them where they need to go. So anyway, I'm going to go get some more screws. We're actually using some, in this case, 3-inch deck screws. And we'll get them going, see what happens. So, I'm going to finish these up. We're going to make a bunch of them. Forgot my safety glasses. Don't like wearing them. But there's a lot of accidents on farms. And so the last thing we need is somebody to get hurt really bad, so we're gonna try to avoid that by all means, trying to be somewhat safe. trying to hit the crosses. Come off. So anyway, we'll get this one done and we just repeat the process. Well, the other nice thing is we're using scrap wood from other projects. These are already pieces that have been cut. We'll probably have to cut some more because there's not enough of them. But, you know, the nice thing about it is having using up the wood pieces from other projects.
We're also using recycled pallets.
And we're using some recycled pallets. So, all right, well, I'm going to get on this and then we'll get back to it. Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're ready now? Are you positive?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like you're ready now.
Is it not?
No, it's on. I'm giving you a hard time. So we're going to be working more on our bulk bag storage. We're going to be cutting some 2x6s to be able to mount some wheels. So when we put these in the container, we can roll them around and get the one that we want. And pull forward, things of that nature. So anyway, we got just a 2x6. We're going to cut these 40 inches and then we'll mount them on a pallet, or attempt to mount them on the pallet. Let's see how it goes. All right, I'll probably need your help, Amy.
Yep. Which end do you want me to hold?
Right here.
Okay.
Take this over there. We'll make sure it fits. Sometimes efficiency is not in my name.
No, we do a lot of walking.
So we need to move some stuff, but I'm just trying it out. So I think that'll work out real good. We're going to screw this down to this pallet. And then we'll turn around and then we'll mount these wheels down here using these. And once again, we try to reuse as much stuff as possible. If you can see it, there it is. These actually came out of our house when they shipped them. We got a big old bucket of them, so we'll use these. They'll just go down and they'll hold them in place. So let's go ahead and cut another one. We'll finish cutting this board to 40 inches. And we'll probably carry this over there when it's done. I need to clear out a little space. So let's go over and finish cutting that off. These may be way too big.
Talk to the people.
All right, so we're going to install this down into this plastic. You got it? Yeah.
Or not.
Or not, okay.
We just missed it.
Well, no,
There's no on it.
no, it's just... Okay. And we'll try a different approach. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to try a different approach here. There we go. All right, so we're going to put 4 of those screws in, each end. They're pretty pricey, but they are 5 inches. So.
But this saves us a ton of money in the long run, so.
Yeah, it does. Okay, remember. Yeah. Because I want to be in here. All right, so I took one of the wheel sets here and then just drew circles inside there so I know where I could drill some holes. And we'll just come down here. And what this does is helps the wood and stuff from splitting. Because we're using such large lags.
Did we go get those?
We'll have to get more. We got one.
Oh, okay.
We're still trying. Right. And then we're gonna use these.
That's beautiful.
And we'll get some more. Go over this bucket. We got a whole giant bucket full of these things that came from the house. They were used to mount the house to the frame. That way. So, come in here.
Ron is the keeper of all things because you might need it.
Very true.
This
very
time
true.
he was right.
Yeah. Just trying to reuse stuff.
I'm sure most of the ladies feel my pain.
Maybe. And then again, maybe not. Hey, I look at it this way. It's less money I'm spending.
Yeah. It is a storage nightmare.
But that is the problem. It does. And it really stinks when you save it, can't find it, you go out and buy it, and then you turn around and find it.
That never happens.
Never. So, all right, so I'm gonna have to go get some wheels. I got the first one here. Nice thing is you actually even have a spot we could put a little
Grease or something?
grease in there. So, and we got these hold
It's like 700 or 800 pounds a piece.
yeah, so I think it was more than that, wasn't it?
I don't even remember.
I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna put one in each corner, and I'm gonna go get some more of these, and we'll mount the rest of them. Okay, guys, so we are, at the moment we ran out of the plastic pallets, so we're gonna use a few wooden ones until I get some more plastic. So we make it so these things can't shift easily to the side. And we're putting eye bolts on here. Are these eye bolts? Yeah.
Yeah.
Considered eye bolts. Anyway, then what we'll do is put a ratchet strap over the top to help hold them in place as we take them where they belong. The full or the empties, however you want to look at it. So helps hold everything in place, like what I said before. It is that flat and really bumpy. So just drill these down a little bit so it doesn't split the wood, or try to, but not too big. You want to be able to get them in there. Like I said, they're use a screwdriver if you need to. They just help hold the pallet there, cans on. Of course, the weight itself, I mean, they probably hold close to 200 pounds. 175, somewhere in there.
We got some.
We got three bags,
3.5 bags.
3.5 bags at 50 pounds a bag. So yeah, about 175, 200 pounds. Anyway, and that's it.
And we finished the other ones that we were showing them earlier. With
Yeah, and here's the ones that we do have that we can put it inside the container, put the bags on top of them, and then we can roll them around in the container so we can bring up what we need. We did get 5 different types, but we only got 4, so I need to get more of those once again. So we'll probably put one of them in there just with the regular pallet and go from there. So, and then we got these, like I said, to be able to control the flow of the feed. Yeah, it goes like this. Has a little clamp that holds it on there with the bag. This mounts to this. So anyway, the interesting part is they gave us this. Basically a big rubber band. And then the instructions on the box don't talk about this at all. So we're not totally sure exactly what this is for.
We'll figure it out.
But we'll figure it out. It may go over it, but it'd been interesting for them to actually tell us what it's for. But hey, wouldn't be the first time I got something from somebody and they didn't quite inform us what it's for. So anyway, this just bolts through here. Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
He's very excited.
Huh?
You're talking low enough. I don't know if I can hear
I
you.
just say it's gonna be nice. We were kind of debating if we wanted to try to cut a big hole in the pallets, and I was worried about this a little bit. But this is nice and flat, so when it goes to set down, it can just push up inside the bag.
Yep.
A little bit. So that makes that really nice. I gotta get some things to hold it so I can tighten it up. And
then we'll move the trailer and move the stuff.
Yeah, start getting stuff moved around. I don't know if my wrenches in this thing goes big enough. I have to resort to a different tool scenario, but we're gonna find out.
It's hot out here today.
It is hot, period. Were you wanting the pencil in here?
No.
Okay. Let's see what we got. I tell you, it is lots of fun. Not even close.
We'll figure it out.
So I'll have to find my other. I have a bigger set of Allens, so I'll figure that out. Anyway.
We'll come back when it gets exciting.
Yeah, we'll get more here as soon as we find the tools we need and we start picking stuff up.
All right.
All right, guys, hopefully it's not too windy, you can hear me. So we got name of our place, the hog feed, and another thing of layer. I'm going to take this hog off. I'm going to put on this rollers here. I'm going to pick it up and go put it in the container. We're starting to get some lightning and it sprinkled a little bit, so we want to get this stuff put away. So let's get going. All right, guys, we got them in here. It is not how we wanted to do it. We'll have to do some re-engineering. The carts are going to be okay. We'll get stuff moved around. There's some different ways to do things. They're just going to take me a little more time to make them, but it's very usable right now. We filled some of the trash cans. It'll be fine. We just got to
didn't work quite how we planned.
Yeah.
But it's still better than what we were doing.
Oh, way better. And the cost savings unbelievable. And we're helping out local guys, so that's always good. Plus helping us out by a lot. And it really wasn't that bad. I would rather, basically we just untied the top. We used 5-gallon buckets, but we got a 2.5. I think it'll work better.
Yeah.
And we just poured into the trash cans way.
And we did that because we can't lift the bags up tall enough.
Tall enough, yeah. The bags with the handles, when they're up full, it's too high. I can't get it up. They do make some attachments I can look at that goes on the forks and helps raise things up higher. So there's definitely some opportunity still to do it.
Even if not, it took no time at all.
Yeah, it took nothing, and the savings is phenomenal. I mean, doing this over the year with taking out maintenance on the truck, gas to get there, and the cost of the feed, it is literally like a $7,000 savings a year.
It's enough to pay for our hay bill.
Yeah, our hay bill. So yeah, I mean, when you're doing this stuff, pennies count. We can't, of course, charge for our time going out to get it. That's a difference. But when we figured it up, it's really, even though we're going, 3 hours away each direction, 2.5, something like that. They are so efficient at the mill of getting you loaded. We get it strapped. It's the local big box store is an hour and a half away, around that. By the time we get there, then we have to sit and wait for them to come out with the forklift. They're always busy. By the time they get, it's
at least an hour.
Yeah,
maybe 2.
2 hours there. So, it literally is just a few more hours to go all the way to the feed mill. Yes, it's 2 more, but it's not really that much. I'm not sure it's 2 hours. It might be an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, and so far we fed it to the pigs, and they really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
More than I think they did what we were feeding them. So.
Yes. No, it definitely has a different setup. They're not pellets, they're not crumbles, but
it's kind of like layer scratch grain, if anybody's seen that.
Yeah. So it's good stuff. This feed mill actually is highly rated for feed mills, so that's always nice. Anyway, we're always trying to improve stuff for the animals and the cost savings, so that's always really important. Just keep that in mind. You can't recoup the money, once it's spent, it's spent. So we spend a lot of money that we shouldn't have spent over the years, and we finally got smart. So anyway.
Okay guys, so here is the finished product. Ron's got 2 trash cans on there with the strap on it, and he's bringing down pig food. I should have made him record this, but I didn't, so here we go. This is probably 3 days worth of food for the pigs. Maybe 4 if we're lucky. So the pigs will have more than one pallet. I'm just going to get the strap out of the way. See what Ron has to say.
Where do you want me to put it at?
Right there where the hay is.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
All right.
So this is still better than carrying down. So this is a total of 7 bags of feed that we've been buying. And it was a whole lot easier to do. So there we are. The pigs are excited. They all know what's in the cans. So
we're gonna call it a day because the lightning in the mountains, the lightning is it is very intense, and people get hit by lightning a lot. So when the lightning starts, we wrap it up and we go inside because it comes down in waves. It's just like curtains.
It hits the ground a lot.
Yeah, hits the ground a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of forest fires are started by lightning, and that's why. Anyway, we're going to wrap this video up and call it an evening. So please, we definitely can use some more subscribers. Anybody you know, please please have them subscribe. Have them watch us. We'd appreciate our adventure, sharing that with everybody. Give us a thumbs up if you like this type of content. Give us a comment if you'd like to see something a little different or more of. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. So definitely like and subscribe. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.